We're just days away from Super Bowl Sunday, and if we're being honest, for some of us, the food is way more exciting than the actual game.
Pretty much, often. Our next guest is sharing some easy and delicious snack ideas. Joining us once again is Chef George Duran. Chef George, good morning, welcome
guys.
back. You always bring amazing stuff to us. It looks kind of simple, but the taste is always amazing.
Yeah. Game or no game, this is forever you can make these recipes, and they're really creative ways to actually up your game, your cooking game for this
the
Sunday.
actual game.
Yeah, and
before you do all the array, do you actually watch the game? Do you have a dog in this fight? Are you like...
The food. I go for the food. I'm like, go food!
Okay, great.
I don't care who wins. Just make the food
we can
good.
continue with this segment then.
We're on the same team then.
Good. Because I brought the big winners over here, and what I'm going to make today are very simple ingredients. We're going to make a Greek salad nacho, and it's very simple. We're going to take some pita bread, and I'm working with the Tufan food. And they make one of the best pitas. They're based in Richfield, New Jersey, actually. They make hearth bread flatbreads, and the quality of their pita is extraordinary. You can find them in the deli or inside the bakery or at Amazon. And what you're going to do is take these pita circles or these triangles that I've made, add a little olive oil to it, pop it in the oven with this spice here. It's called za'atar or za'atar.
Za'atar.
Yes, if you smell it, it has thyme in it, sumac, a lot of different herbs in there. And
that is the smell of deliciousness.
So that's going to add a little lemony and a lot of flavor to it. And then we're going to make our Greek salad nachos. And what I've done here, and why don't you hold it and I'll kind of build it while you're holding it with two hands over here.
Yes.
You're going to build it?
So I made the chips in the oven. They made it with the pita chips from Tufan. And then I'm going to add some of this. These are the cucumbers, just like a Greek salad, right? Just toss them on that, just like that. Believe me, this is going to be incredible. Some tomatoes, and of course some jalapenos, or you can do any sort of banana peppers. Of course, the Kalamata olives, and then we're going to add a little bit of this cheese here, which is the feta cheese, of course. So far, so good. You have me a little bit of onions.
I'm very happy. Oh my God, what is that?
These are dried onions.
Oh, they're dried onions.
Freeze-dried onions. And where's that za'atar? Here it is.
Okay,
and before I do that, I have a little bit of this lemon juice with herbs and olive oil in there. I'm just going to kind of just
like
drizzle
you know
it throughout.
what you're doing.
Guys, this is the way your nachos are going to change forever. Okay, put aside the cheese nachos. More of that za'atar that I'm going to put in there.
Heavy on the za'atar.
I'm going to hold it because you guys have to taste it.
I was going to say.
Go in.
Liberate me.
Heavy on the za'atar.
Okay.
Please, heavy on the za'atar. It's not spicy. It's very lemony and delicious. It's like a salad, but with your fingers. That's kind of what it is. You're going to make it, aren't you, this Sunday?
Wow.
Yeah.
It is so light, though. It's great.
Isn't it wonderful?
But it's healthy, actually.
It really is. Very healthy.
This is no heavy cheese melted on it or bacon.
That's exactly right. Great.
That is the truth.
To start it off, and then we're going to make something with Tufan wraps, and this is what I love about their wraps. They have the spinach wrap, and I made kind of like an enchilada mixture with cream cheese and rotisserie chicken and peppers and so on. But when I put it on top of their wrap, I'm going to take some crushed up chips, some tortilla chips. This is going to add some crunch to it.
And this is just any old tortilla chip, whatever brand you like.
Anything that you like, you can put it in there, and then you roll the wrap just like this, and we're going to make some
the pinwheels.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make these pinwheels.
This is where I would go wrong.
And oh no, man, I'm telling you. Go ahead. No, don't worry about it. You didn't go to college. What's going on? Come on.
He went to City College. Come on.
Oh, you can totally roll.
We know how to roll.
Yeah. All right.
Can we?
Yeah, go ahead. Dig in there. You put a little salsa if you want on top of it, and enjoy it like that. This is how I like to have my sandwiches. Bite size, the crunch of the tortillas in there. Yeah. See how soft that wrap is? This is what I love about Tufans.
Oh my God.
Texture very important too, right?
Extremely important. A combination of flavors and textures. That's how you got to serve them. And then
that crunch. I'm sorry.
Nailing it again.
Crunch. You at home. Add crunch to your
I always like to throw
sandwiches.
chips on a sandwich.
Holy
Right?
moly.
Even on a tuna sandwich, I'll put potato chips on it.
Good quality chips will always make a difference.
Wins out.
And then the one thing I don't have is dessert every time when I have the big game.
Yeah.
And this is the one thing that's overlooked. And I'm going to make a fruit salsa and make, again, with a Tufan, I'm going to make some
You know what? You get after it. I'm going to be over here
cinnamon
eating.
chips that I've made over there. You can taste one of the cinnamon chips if you want. But in the meantime, we're going to make this lovely salsa. It's a fruit salsa. I got some diced up Granny Smith apples. Inside of it, I have some raspberry jam. You're going to put some of this watermelon in there, strawberries, a little jalapeno, believe it or not, works great with the fruit as well. And we're going to mix that up until that mixture of lemon juice and strawberry jam is all mixed in there. Man, I'm telling you right now, we're going to serve this up just like this.
And those pita chips are same
cinnamon.
Same approach except cinnamon instead of the
Exactly. And it's a whole wheat. They're whole wheat, so it's a little bit healthier. You can have a little more fiber in there. If you can dig in there with some of it. Now, I did make these with butter. You can make it with any kind of oil, but just butter and cinnamon and sugar.
They're fine by themselves.
Into the air fryer for about like 10 to 12 minutes, and you're going to get these fantastic, dessert chips. I mean, dessert nachos. Like, how can you beat this? You cannot beat dessert nachos.
Wow.
Wow.
Man,
And just like that.
he killed it.
They're
I mean,
finally
every one of
quiet.
these was.
Well, they're finally quiet.
Yeah, they're finally, they don't speak, they're speechless.
This was really nice of you, Chris.
That is.
It was nice knowing
I'm
you.
not a big dessert guy, but because it's got that fresh fruit in
I'm
it,
a big
it's
everything
just
guy.
a
I'm
lemon
taking
juice.
this
Lit
for
up beautifully.
myself and the pinwheel.
Oh,
I'm
all
going
of
to
it.
be taking all of it. I hope you don't need this tray back because
It's all yours,
I
please.
love
for
that fruit
free.
salad.
Chef George.
Sometimes I fake it, but let me tell you, you killed it this time on every
Thank
one of
you.
them. Not with you, of course.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you so much. Root for the Eagles. I know you don't watch the game, but just root for the Eagles.
Go nachos.
No.
Go pita.
For more recipe ideas, you can follow Chef George Duran on Instagram at Chef George Duran. You can also go to his website, georgeduran.com.